What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Aiyea Da Shadow, A.D.S, back with you. That's the shadow presence, you know what I'm saying? Representing with you right here. It's your music guy, it's your creative guy, it's your spiritual guy. I'm with you. As you can see, I haven't shaved. I need to shave right now. I'm feeling a little gruff. Got the hair out. Had to let the scalp breathe. I had the twist in for a little bit, but my scalp needed to be, washed and everything like that. So I had to take them out. So I'll probably be putting them back in. But for now, I'm gonna rock the natural for a few days and then get back into that. But right now, I want to build with you again, as I like to do. You already know I like to reach out to all my peoples out there, all the good people that are trying to make a change, or people that are going through the darkness and realize that there really is something off. You could always tell there's something off, and you're looking for answers. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the guy with all the answers. I'm just saying I like to get with those people that like to build and spark the mind and grow. And right now, I was thinking about it a little bit earlier, the state of personal relationships, any kind of relationships, really, even professional relationships, and how a person shouldn't take offense to certain things. Like, people all have to be respectful of people's daily responsibilities and tasks. So while putting together something like a project, or making plans and things like that, people always should be more mindful of each other's lives and what they have to deal with, and not get emotional. And that's another thing I notice about these days, is that people are really high strung. It seems to be a little bit of a emotionality to things that they want to try to add instead of some rationality to things. And so that's what I would propose, is that people use a little bit more tact and rationality when they're approaching these types of situations. Because if you want your 5 minutes, you want your respect, you want people to be mindful of what you have to deal with, and you also have to open that door and let it swing both ways in return, right? So, and also, even if something doesn't work out, doesn't mean that like, say you have a friendship with someone and you've built that friendship over some years and you've known them for years, and you work on something but it doesn't quite pan out right. It's not technically, it's not really grounds to like terminate someone's friendship, or to be really immature about it, to maybe badmouth them. And people that they do those types, some people do those types of things, I feel, in life, and it's very unhealthy. And I could see it in sometimes in immediate cultures, like right around, immediate company of people, including myself. Like, I realized that when I started singing for the band The Almighty Grind, right? Shouts to all my fam from The Almighty Grind, you know what I'm saying? And I love that band, you know what I'm saying? It's our band and I love it. It's a rock band. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. But there was lessons all along my road, and I learned from everywhere I go. And I remember talking to my close friend Fernando Navarro, who was the lead guitar player of The Almighty Grind. And we were talking about how people, tend to handle those type of situations. And I remember even hearing from him, and I always took that, and put that in my brain and my data banks. And I really liked what he said, which was like, just because musically the relationship doesn't work out, and because you're talking about band culture here, so it's more like, if someone's playing drums for you, playing bass, but whatever for you, right? They choose to go a different direction with their life or something. It's not grounds to terminate the friendship, or to act some kind of funny way towards them, or to have some kind of hatred or discord towards them. You know what I mean? Or to want to cause them any type of conflict or bodily harm, or cause any type of damage to their social support network or family. You know what I mean? Like, more or less, just to be more mature about those situations. And I just remember thinking at that time, I totally agreed with him. I felt the same way. But I do remember at the time thinking to myself, like, wow, hip hop culture sometimes is so different. People are so quick to be like, so and so's fake, or so and so, whatever it is. It seems like there's a programming mechanism that has been beat into the people's heads to make them overreact in a negative fashion first, instead of just going with the flow, saying, that's my fam, that's my peoples, we're going to connect when everything lines up properly, instead of having a self-destructive type of way of doing things, which will burn the bridge professionally and in a personal relationship, friendship wise or romantically or whatever it would be. And so I just felt like touching on that a little bit because I feel that that's something a person has to evolve to in order to achieve the successes they want to see. You can't always just essentially make up a narrative and for something that really hasn't taken place. Communication along the path is probably the best thing a person can do. If they're in doubt or have any type of bad energy, they should just air that out and talk to the individual and see what's going on. It could just, most of the time is going to be a misunderstanding. People get their hands full, have to deal with things in life. I know that there's times that I don't get to everything I wish I could get to because I'm only one guy, and it's frustrating because I have to get to clients with my junk removal service. I need to spend time on social media to communicate and interact with individuals, amazing individuals that are out there doing their thing too. And I like to, try to keep myself in the loop. At the same time, I have to try remain creative and make music, beats, write songs, so on and so forth. And then also now more recently come up with something interesting to say to connect with you, whether you know me already or don't. But it's a great opportunity, and I'm very thankful to have those responsibilities, and I like to keep up with them and to be a person of my word and of my content, my substance, right? And it's filled, my substance in these years have been filled with lots of information and taking in information again. I've always been like that, but it seems to be a 360 loop, and I come back around in these I'm telling you, probably hardcore. The last 6 years has been intense. All the flooding of information, and I've heard people speak on things like that before, like your mind gets flooded. It does it's so flooded that when you try to speak to someone to explain it, the words, there's so much information you can't get the right words out. It'll come out, you stutter, you get the words jumbled and things. It's like an excitement and overwhelming and just rush of energy, and you try to get it out because you can see it all connecting, and you try to get it out, you kind of wig out a little bit, and so it's a trip. And so it took me a while, and it's still interesting to try to come up with the right words to share a message. It's still challenging. I'm still growing, and I'm still learning to get better at it. So bear with me. I hope that you do enjoy the content that I do share with you. I hope that something I say is helpful or insightful, and that you can join in on the conversation or topic. And I really look forward to a time where we could realize the power inside of each other and ourselves and know that we're okay, and to make the moves to whatever that we want to accomplish or see happen without the doubt or negativity to reinforce those actions that you need to take in your daily life, instead of going with the flow of nature, which is nature knows what it's doing and it's got you. The universe has laws and principles that are set in motion long before we were a thought, and it's got you. So you need to also trust it and meet it halfway and show up for the opportunity. Be about it. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, because where you're at and what you're focused on should probably be the most important thing to you at that moment. And I'm not speaking superficially, you know what I mean? Like, you set the time and you make it happen. Be genuine, because that's the best relationship to have, whether it's with others, the world, or yourself. And so I try to live by that all the time as well. So just wanted to reach out. Please check out all the music, all my content. Please subscribe, please like, share the video if you like it as well. Please reach out to me. Let's build. It's your man, King A.D.S, A.D.S, Aiyea Da Shadow, in the Inland Empire 909, representing on time with that music, with that business, with that positivity, and trying to get that unity. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Peace.